What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? It is I, James, and baby girl Courtney. Pee-wee is downstairs sleeping, which I'm surprised he's not up yet because it's lunchtime. But I'm gonna just look at these. I just pulled these. Actually, I picked these up from a friend I buy stuff from who sells at flea markets, but I haven't looked at these yet, so I was just gonna look at them. But thought I'd put on the camera and show you guys what's going on. So my lighting unit, this one went out. And one tip about these things, if you have these kind of bulbs, do not just buy generic no-name stuff, because they have a tendency to explode when they go out and can start fires. You can see the hot landed, one of the hot pieces landed there. But so definitely don't do that. So I've got a whole new set coming in. I got 2 sets coming in of LEDs because I like the way this works. But I can't take pictures right now because the overhead is just too shadowy, as you can see right here. Even with these side views coming at you, you got to have a good overhead light. And so I have none right now, except for clothes. I can do some clothes, but that's about it. So let's look at these banners here, see what's here. I never had any of these before, these plastic cases you can put them in. So, got a Rams there. First ever NFC championship game played in St. Louis. So that's kind of cool, Buccaneers. And being that thing's so yellowed, I'm going to definitely take it out of that. So that thing's going to take away from the quality of the actual banner. You can see the yellow staining on it. So definitely take that out of there. Major League Baseball, Mago Sports. I've had this one before from 1988. And this may have been some kind of giveaway somewhere at some point. I'm not sure. For Mago. Maybe by Tag Express. I'm not sure. But it seems like that one's out there pretty often. We got a cool Detroit Red Wings here. So it'd be kind of cool to see Joe Quenneville take over Detroit if that happens. I figured if we, as a Blues fan, if we wouldn't have got Montgomery, Quenneville was probably going to be next on that list. So I'm sure Doug Armstrong, the GM, I'm sure all GMs probably have a short list of who they would like to be, coaching their team. But I'm sure Quenneville is on many. When he gets I don't think he's reinstated by the NHL yet. These were stadium giveaways. You can see the advertising on it. Mike Matheny. I'm not sure. I've had plenty of these, but I don't know which players I've had. Carlos Beltran there. Again, a stadium giveaway. Gary, somebody I'm not familiar with that card. Gaetti. I only know pretty much 80s Cardinals. This is a cool vintage Anaheim Ducks, now that they kind of gone back to that logo. 1993. So that's a very cool piece. So hopefully this one will sell pretty quick. Unfortunately, I can't take pictures right now. I've got to wait for my lights to come in, which I haven't got a shipping thing on that yet. I need to check that. It is the holiday weekend, so I might not get it till Monday. Kansas City Royals, made in USA, Windcraft. So that one's pretty cool. Chicago White Sox. It's a cool one. I like finding these. Anytime I can get these, if you remember a few years ago, I got a bunch at the yard sale for $1 a piece. And some of those sold for pretty good amounts. We got a 1994 Houston Astros here. Cool Florida Panthers. So they were last year's winners. Yeah, Stanley Cup winners. Because local boy Kachuk on the team. And a Florida Marlins from 93. So that's cool. So at the flea markets, he was trying to get $5 a piece out of these. Looks like some of these I might be able to get more than 5 out of. Some of these vintage ones, especially like the Mighty Duck ones. So pretty cool. All right, yeah, that's what. I just saw them hanging out, so I thought I'd look at those real quick. But that's it for this video. Not sure what I'm going to do this weekend. Work-wise, I don't know. I mean, all I can do is list since I can't take pictures. But I've got all this merchandise is all pictures taken already and in drafts, just waiting for details to be put up. These are all waiting for pictures. So, except for that box and that box. All right. And she's snoozing. I guess I'll wait to feed him lunch when he wakes up, since she don't seem to be in a rush. I think I've been feeding her a little bit too much for the past month or so anyway, so I need to cut back her food a little bit. Definitely don't want her gaining weight. All right. Thanks, everybody, and happy Thanksgiving day after, and happy holidays. Merry Christmas. We're in the Christmas shopping season now, so hopefully sales will pick up for all of us. And I'll come back at you soon with a video of how the weekend's going and sales for Thanksgiving Day and such. So I'll go through all that in another video. So thanks, everybody. And, of course, watching my train videos. Kind of very relaxing. Kind of makes you feel like you're not in such a small room or whatever. If you got something like this going on, you can, if you get into a rut, you can just view over to your other TV and just watch the train and look at the scenery for a while. Of course, next to the window, every time I see a squirrel run the fence. And while they're still looking for walnuts. This is the first year so this is an acorn tree and this is a walnut tree. And we actually planted that when Adrian was in 3rd grade, I believe it was. And it was just a stem that he brought home from school in a Dixie cup. So that's grown since he has grown with Adrian. And this walnut tree, they wanted to cut it down, but I like it there because it feeds the squirrels. But this is the first year that neither tree really had any growth on it for walnuts or acorns. So I don't know if they do that periodically, but this is the first time I've ever noticed that. So the squirrels are kind of just being a little desperate, it seems like, for food. And maybe I should go get some nuts and put them out there for them. So maybe I'll do that today. All right, thanks, everybody, and I will see you all in the next video.